Good morning to you all, and today's lesson's focus is on lesson number 8, problem solving investigation. In this lesson, you will have to learn how to read and understand the question, as this will help you to be able to solve the problem. I want you to sit back, watch the video diligently. If you are in confusion, just pause the video and take a look again for better understanding. Okay, so let's start with learn the strategy. Learn the strategy. So there we have Osama's summer camp is going to build some tree houses. They will need 2,492 for tools and 12,607 for wood. How much money do they need to build the tree houses? So basically, two things are needed: the tools and money for the wood. So step 1 in learning how to solve problem is to understand. So what facts do I know? So you go back to the question to fish out the facts. Tools costs. So if you look at the second line, you will see the tool costs, yeah, the one I've just circled, which is 2,492. The second one says wood cost. If you go to the third line also, you have the cost for wood, which is 12,607. Next, what do I need to find? Checking this, the last sentence says how much money do they need? So you want to find how much money is needed to build the tree houses. So step number 2, plan. I can draw a bar diagram and add to find the sum. The use of the bar diagram is going to help you to quantify the numbers. For example, we have this small box for the 2,492 and the big box for the 12,607. Here we have a question mark saying we need to know what will be from this first part to this end part, and that is going to be addition. We have to add these two numbers together, which is what has been aligned here. Don't forget, we've learned about how to add multi-digit numbers before. You have to start from the ones place value, so which is 2 plus 7 is the first, and that's going to give you 9. Go to the next, 9 plus 0 is still 9. Go to the next, 4 plus 6 is 10. You will only write the last digit, which is 0, while the next digit 1 is taken to the next place value. So here you have 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 2, 5. And the last one is 1. So this is the correct answer, 15,099. So the total is 15,099 is needed to build the tree houses. Number 4 says check. Check. Does your answer make sense? Explain. So how do you know if the answer makes sense or not? What you need to do is to estimate, okay, or round up. We have the first figure 2,492 and the second figure 12,607. So you need to round these two numbers to this place value. So for the first number, the next number to it is 4. 4 is less than 5. Therefore, we are going to round down by not doing anything to these two. It remains the same. So I write 2, all other digits turns to zeros. Let's go to the next number. Check the next number to it at the next door. It is 6. When the number is 6, that is more than or equals to 5, it will affect the circled number by adding 1 to it. It means you round up. So this will give us 1. Then the 2 plus 1 is 3. All other numbers turns to zeros. So if we add these two numbers, this is 0, 0, 0, 2 plus 3 is 5, and this is 1. So in our estimates, as estimates, we have 15,000 as estimates, okay, which is close. 15,000 is close to the actual value. The actual value is what we got as 15,099. Hence, we can say that the answer do make sense. Alright, so that is it. Pause the video and try the next one, which is practice the strategy. So let's quickly take a look at this. Practice the strategy. So first, understand. And how do you understand? How do you know what fact do I know? By reading the question to understanding. So let's read the question together. East School District has 52,672 students. So this is one of the facts that I know for East School District. Also, we have West School District has 34,089 students. So making two facts now. So what fact do I know? We know for East School District, and we also know for the West School District. So you write it out. So let's go to the next one, which is what do I need to find? So what are you looking for? Go to the second line of the question. It says, which is the last sentence, how many more students are there in East School District than in West School District? How many more students? So we need to know how more students are there in the East School than in the West School. So it's basically talking about the difference, that is the East School District minus the West School District. So what do I need to know? We need to know the difference between the two school districts. Okay, so next is to plan. And how do we plan? Easily we can use a bar graph to quantify what we have. So since it's difference we are looking for, so let's say the whole of this is the highest one, which is the East School District. So we have the East School District as 52,672, which is more than the West School District. So for the West School District, let's say we have the whole of this part, okay, for the West School District, which is 34,089. So the difference, which is this remaining part, is what we are looking for. So I can put my question mark. So let's go to the next, which is solve. So how do you solve this? Since we are looking for difference, difference means minus. So we have the big number, which is 52,672. So minus the second number, 34,089. Then we subtract. So we start from the ones digit, which is 2 and 9. 2 minus 9, that is not possible. The number on top, remember, must be more than the number under. So in this case, you have to go to the next door to borrow 1. So I go to 7 to borrow 1. If I take 1 away from 7, it will remain 6. The 1 you've taken away from 7, take it to the 1's place, so it becomes 12. So I can say 12 minus 9, and that is going to give you 3. Next, to the next place value, you have 6. 6 minus 8. 6 is smaller than 8, so it's not possible. Go to the next door to borrow. I go to the next door, which is 6, to borrow 1. 1 borrowed from 6 will remain 5. The 1 I borrowed, I put it here. It makes it 16. So we have 16 minus 8. That will give you 8. So next, to the next line is now 5 minus 0, which is 5. Next, 2 and 4 not possible. I borrow 1 from here, it remains 4. The 1 I put it here, that gives me 12. 12 minus 4, which will give me 8. And lastly, 4 minus 3 is 1. So this is our answer, 18,583. Lastly, how do we check to see if your answer makes sense? What you need to do is to round the numbers. Okay, so first round up, which is quite easy. So to round up in this case, it's going to be to this position. Okay, so I have 5. The next number to 5 is 2. 2 is smaller than 5, is less than 5. As a result, you have to round down by not changing this 5. So the 5 remains the same. All other numbers after 5 turns to zeros. Next is 3. The next number to it is 4. 4 is also less than 5, so we round down by not changing the 3, so it remains 3. All other numbers turns to 0. Now we can subtract. If we subtract, 0 minus zeros is 0, and 5 minus 3 is 2. This is 20,000. 20,000 is close to 18,583, the actual answer. And that's it. Okay guys, so this is where we're gonna stop today, and I'm gonna see you in the next lesson. Take care and bye bye.